we are going to look a car, and to do that we are going to paint it with some of this genuine, not fake, genuine rust paint. Never used it before, we ain't got a clue what we're doing, but we are going to have a go. The guy was really nice. I bought this off eBay. Where's his brand name? What was he called? He was called something. He was called Voodoo Street, and I think his website is something like voodoo-street.co.uk. Sorry, he was really helpful. I think his name was Gaz. Why is everyone called Gaz, George? Don't know. Right then. Weird. Sorry I didn't call you Gaz, George. Right then. Okay, right. So we got that, and it comes with some activator and some stickers and a keyring and a wristband. So we are going to have a look at that. Sorry if it's windy on the microphone because we're outside. Right. So we are going to apply it to our smart car. Now our smart car has got plastic panels. So if we can make plastic rust, we can make anything rust. So, right, we've read the instructions, which is rare for us, and it says shake and stir the stuff. So what does this even look like? So what are you going to need? You're going to need the paint. You are going to need a roller and some brushes. You're going to need a screwdriver to open the tin. You're going to need some gloves on. I'm going to get some gloves on in a minute. Stirring stick. I'm just going to Scotch-Brite. We can't afford Scotch-Brite, so we're using an old scouring pad just to scratch up the surface a little bit because it's going to rust, so scratching doesn't matter, right? We've taken the number plates off. If you were keen, you might mask up bits you don't want to go rusty, but we're not keen. We're just more... Now, he did have this paint in different colours, but I wanted it to look rusty, so I said I'll have the brown. And he said that was a good choice because that will look rustier. So, right, I'm going to go and get some gloves on, and then we'll get stirring. Okay, well, let's give it a stir. He said the only thing we can do wrong is not stir it enough. So let's make sure we stir it plenty. It looks like primer, but that would do the opposite. Primer stops things rusting. Unless we want to make it rust. That's got to be stirred enough, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So let's have a look. Right, this is a gloss roller. I think we're gonna go with that one. Let's have a look. Oh, that wind's picking up. We've got to get that better microphone. Right, there we go. Right. Let's pour that in there. Right, we've Scotch-Brighted the car. We've given it a little bit of a thing. Right, and right, let's have a go. Should we see how this goes on? Right, and it's a little bit, got some air bubbles in it. That might be until I get the roller fully, but we've got to get a couple of coats on, haven't we? There you go. So I don't care if it looks a bit patchy with some paint, do I?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, you see how I've done it there? Because that'll rust, it'll look rusty in places and not in others. So let's have a... There you go. I think I'll go for a slightly... I might even leave some bits a bit sort of light like that. Because we can see how it looks then, can't we?
Yeah.
We've got some water running down there.
Ooh, wind noise.
Exactly.
Apologies.
Huddle down here, George. We might get the other camera out tomorrow because I think I've got a noise filter for the other camera. I'll need another. When you have a car, normally a metal car, the bottoms of the doors rust quite bad. So I'm going to try and see if I can put like a more rusty. I might give it 2 or 3 coats at the bottoms of the doors. There you go. Right then. I was thinking rust. Right, so how much of a... Because that's the other thing. So 1 tin, obviously the smart car is kind of a small car, but it'd be interesting to see. I've taken the back window out there, but...
It's artwork.
Oh, mate, Banksy. Get your art out, mate. This is a work of art, look at that. Oh. Right,
Perfection.
Should we speed the rest of it up, George? We can put some other music on, and we'll keep going. We'll keep filming, but we'll speed it up from now on in. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, we've done a first coat. Now I'm trying a few different tricks. I've tried to, it's not I'm unskillful, honestly. I've tried to put some drips in, because we'll see what that looks like. See, does that give us a, so I've put some drips in, and you can see in some places it's thin, and in other places it's thick, and that might give us a different rusty, patchy look, because I don't know if I want the whole, oh no, look, we've got some on the door handle. Don't panic, don't panic. It comes off with a cloth. So it does seem to wash off pretty easy. So I'm quite happy with it. But that's the first coat, and he says don't leave it, don't second coat it too quickly. Let that one dry first. So we're going to go in, have a cup of tea, and then we'll come back and see what it's like. Right, we're ready for a second coat. This coat as well is really dried now. Well, it's actually got the texture of where you've done it. It's got like a rusty texture as well. So let's see what a second coat goes on like. I guess it's going to be the same sort of. Again, I don't know if I'm going to try and emphasise it a bit different. Should we see what it's like if I sort of do some sort of edges of the doors there, because they normally rust, don't they? Where else should we do it, George?
I don't think the kind of dripping effect worked too well.
You don't like that? Go and have a look at, yeah. I don't know though whether that just looks like dripping paint, right? But I think we can sort of wire brush it out. We'll have a look. Let's have a go. Try doing some different sort of, trying to sort of get a rusty bit on the bottom there, rusty bit round the headlight. There you go. And then I think we've got to put the activator on, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think premium rust on the arches. Failure MOT for rusty wheel arches, but I think that's only when it's actually coming through. Who did this rear corner here, George? Was that you?
Yeah.
It's a bit B-Tech going. Sorry, Smart Logo, you're gone. Oh, there's a little bit on that bottom edge there, look. So it'd be interesting to see, because we've never used this before, so we've got no idea how it's gonna look. So by trying some dripping, different effects like the dripping and the different amounts in different places, it'd be interesting to see how that translates and looks more like a sort of. Around that wheel arch again. Put a little bit of a rust coming off around there. I feel like this.
You're an artist.
I feel like an artist.
You are. Look at this.
I feel like Rolf Harris, but you can't say that anymore. Do you know?
No, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, well, you can imagine. He was a 1980s, 70s TV producer, and you know what? Children's TV.
Oh,
you know what
no.
they all turned out to be, don't you, George?
I'm gonna have to edit that out because otherwise you'll get done.
Really?
You'll get demonetized for that. Yeah.
Monetized, right? I didn't cast any of this, but and he was found guilty in court, so that isn't. I don't think. See, we have to write it.
Quality.
That is a quality job, I reckon. Right, and then we've got to let that dry. We've got to read the instructions again. We've got to get the activator out, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rusting going on there. Now, interestingly, I will show you when I wash the brush. Look, come on, go into the sink. Let's wash the brush. It looks like a load of iron filings. Oh, let me take the tray with me. It looks like a load of iron filings come out. So I think it actually has some classic sink. Look at that. It's even got like George. There's something or other on there. Right. See, when you wash it, there's loads of. If I just let the colour, you see all those little black, all these little black filings here. When the water subsides, you'll see all these black filings. I'm not helping, am I? Can you zoom in on that, Joy? And it looks like, there you go, you can see there where the water's just run. Where the water's just run off it. There's clearly some black, all this black. I think this is actually the iron filings. So I think that's what's gonna actually give us our rust effect. You've got to let this second coat dry then, which I haven't, but I'm just gonna try this next bit because I'm excited. So he's given us a little mini wire brush, and whoa, the sun's come out. Oh no, it's gone again. And what you got to do apparently is you got to go over the areas you want to be rusty. And he said a sheen will appear. I don't know if a sheen's appeared. It's just gone a bit pale. So apparently that's gonna. So I'm gonna do that where I want the rust to go. I'm gonna let that second coat dry. I'm gonna go over all of that, and then we'll spray the activator on. Apparently. Right, George has asked to help me, and he's told me I'm rubbish. It's great having teenagers, and he's done it, and he's actually got almost the brassy sheen. Now I don't think it's the brass coming off the, but you see, he's going over where I've done, and he's actually. I was doing it in circles, George, but you're doing it. You're just doing it straight, aren't you?
Yeah.
And that does seem to be giving it a sort of. It almost looks like a sort of coppery look coming up. So whatever you're doing is giving a sheen. I think you're doing it right, George. Look at that concentration. Look at that. Right, well there you go. That's saved me some work. I love it when they're better at stuff than you, because then you can leave them to get on with it. Right. Okay, you can see here, it's easier to see. This half of the bonnet, you might have to get out this half of the bonnet. I have to get out the shadow, George. Can you see that? There you go. It's hard to do, I know. So this half I've scrubbed, and this half I haven't. You can see, hopefully, there's like a coppery reflective sheen. It looks quite effective. And the areas where I've done 2 coats, it's more solid. It's more coppery goldy. So I'm going to keep going as you're watching. We've done the time lapse, and I'll try and get the rest of it finished. Right, we've brushed him all. And I think the sort of coppery colour, this brassy colour, is coming from the brush, because if you look at my brush, he's not half the brush he used to be, is he?
Oh, wind.
Yeah. Right, wind, right. So what we're going to do now, George, come on, let's go and have a look. We've got to get the activator on, haven't we?
Yeah.
What we've got to do with this activator, I'm going to put some new gloves on for the activator.
Smells of vinegar.
I probably should have been wearing a dust mask there, but they're a bit hard to get at the moment. But there we go, right, another story. Right, what have we got? After a couple of hours, right, there we go. There. Apply 1 coat, 2 coat. After a couple of hours, a brown sheen will develop. We've got the brown sheen. Using the brush or scalp provided, thoroughly go over all areas where you want the rust to appear. Okay, we've done that. A light sheen will be visible, we've got that. Shake activator bottle, right? And from 30 centimeters away, spray the activator onto the paint you've applied. There you go, right.
So shake the activator.
Right, shake it. I'm going to get some gloves. You shake, George, I'll get gloves on. Found a mask. Right, and there we go. Found one. Right, and here we go. Right, we're gloved up. Right, how's your shaking going?
It's going well.
Going well.
Look at that.
Right, thoroughly washed out kitchen Tesco cleaner bottle. Other brands are available. Right, wow. Right then. We had a smell of this earlier. I don't recommend smelling it, but it
smells of vinegar.
A bit vinegary, but I don't know what. There's no chemical data sheet on this. I don't think we'll sell this on our website. If you want it, you'll have to go. Well, go and get it, George. Go on. Pesky wind. Right, I'll leave a bit because we got to finish those roof bars, haven't we, George?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of paint left, so I don't want to use it all up. Right.
And got a bit left.
Right then. So I don't know, goodness knows what this is going to do to your skin, your hands, your rubber. But we'll have a look. Oh, there we go, look.
You're going to apply to the surface till it seems wet, that's something. So just...
Not the best of sprays, is it? But it's a bit...
Whoa, that's a smell.
Oh, is it? You caught a bit of that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can really smell that. That's a strong vinegar smell.
Didn't say to do this in the van, did it, Drew?
No. I'm gonna hurry up because it's warning me that the SD card's low on storage.
Oh, really? Alright, there you go. Well, so stop there. We'll join it in a minute. Right, we've got it all done. I've done the rubbing in technique, which it didn't say in the book, but that seemed to do the trick. It smells a bit vinegary. We're going to leave it like that now. Let's go and clear the memory card, charge the battery on the camera, and let's see what it looks like a bit later. Morning. Day 2. Let's have a look how our paint has done overnight. So it's looking pretty rusty. We're quite happy with that. Look, George, that looks rusty, doesn't it? That all looks pretty.
Well, let me focus.
Rusty.
There you go.
Look at that. And it's quite interesting because what it started to do is the rust has sort of overnight sort of flowed down, and where it's gone round the sort of, it's starting to go in places where things would naturally rust because the water is sort of, and that's what would happen over time.
This texture here is really good.
It's like that Corten steel, Corten.
Yeah.
It looks. Now this is steel, but obviously the more amazing thing is this is plastic. This door panel is plastic. Now the dripping paint, we thought we'd try that, but that looks rubbish.
Yeah.
I wish we hadn't have done that. But there we go. It adds to the ratness. And then if you come around the back here, you can see where the water's flowed into this corner here and started to go down. We've got this sort of rust pool building, which is what you will get.
That's really good. That texture again.
So there we go. Now we did get a bit on the lights, and it does clean off the plastic if you get it off the plastic where we've just got a bit over. I got some thinners on that earlier, or you could leave it there. But we're pretty happy with that paint. And I think even if we leave it another day, I want to finish the video, but keep an eye on our channel. This car's going to be around. Leave it another day, it will get more rusty. Now, as it gets more rusty, you can stop the rust by waxing it. The other thing you can do is you can lacquer over it. If you put a lacquer over it, it will freeze it. But I think with this one, we're just going to let it rust. Let it rust. So there we go. We've got another video where we're finishing the rat lookness of the car. George will point out. There you go. Go up there. We'll put the link, and you can see us do our little tongue-in-cheek rat smart car. But there we go. There's the paint. We'll put the link down below in the comments or in the description-y title to the Voodoo Street thing. Gaz there will help you out. He's been a really good support to us during this project. First time we've done it. We're happy. Good luck with that.